Hello children. Today let us discuss about circumference of circle. Before discussing circumference of circle, let us recall few concepts about circle. So what is a circle? It's a simple closed curve which is round in shape. And here in the first figure, A is called as the center of the circle and B is any point on the circle. So if we join the center with any point on the circle, then AB is called as the radius of the circle. There are infinite radii for a given circle. And if we take one more point on the other side of the circle, on the other end of the circle, and if we join B and C, then BC is called as the diameter of the circle. And clearly here BC can be written as AC plus AB, where AC is one radius and AB is the other radius. So diameter is equal to R plus R, which is equal to 2R. So double of the radius is diameter. Now let us take this circle and mark a point on it, and we start at that point, make one complete round and reach the same point again. Then what have we done here? We have covered the entire length of the boundary. So the entire length of the boundary is nothing but perimeter. So this is called as perimeter of the circle. For in a circle, the perimeter of the circle has a specific name. The name is given as circumference. So the perimeter of the circle is called as circumference. Technically, we can tell that the total length around the boundary of a circle is called as circumference. How can we measure the circumference? Is you start from the point, any point there, and we can make one complete round. That's it. We can measure it by using a thread. So you can just roll the thread along the boundary and just open it up. So that if you open the thread, it looks like a straight line. So we can measure the straight line by using a scale. So then you will get the measure of the circumference. Now let us see few examples like how we will get the circumference of the given circle. So here this is the circle, AB is the radius. The measure of AB is 3.5 centimeters. Then if you have to start from the point B, measure the length, that means you have to make one complete round with the thread, and if you open up that thread, that looks like a straight line. So if you measure that length of that thread, then it is called as the circumference. So the circumference of this circle with radius 3.5 centimeters will be nearly equal to 22 centimeters. Now the diameter of this circle is, as discussed previously, diameter is double of the radius, 2 into 3.5, 7 centimeters. Let us take one more circle. Here the length of the radius is 5 centimeters. The radius of this circle is 5 centimeters. Then the perimeter or the circumference of this circle will be nearly equal to 31.4 centimeters. And the diameter is equal to double of the radius, 2 into 5, 10 centimeters. Let us take one more circle here in which the radius is equal to 7 centimeters. So the perimeter or the circumference will be nearly equal to 44 centimeters and its diameter will be equal to 2 into 7, 14 centimeters. Now let us find the ratio of circumference to diameter. As we know that every ratio can be expressed as a fraction. So we are doing circumference by diameter. So every ratio as a fraction. So here the ratio is circumference is to diameter. So it changes as a fraction, it becomes circumference by diameter. So the first circle in which the radius is 3.5 centimeters, the circumference is 22 centimeters and the diameter is 7 centimeters. The second circle in which the radius is 5 centimeters, circumference is 31.4 centimeters and diameter is equal to 10 centimeters. And the third circle in which the radius is 7 centimeters, then circumference is 44 and diameter is 14 centimeters respectively. Now let us find the ratio of circumference to diameter for these three circles. So in the first case, circumference by diameter is given as 22 by 7 or 3.14. So in the first case 22 by 7, if you divide 22 by 7, actually it's a recurring decimal. If you round it off up to 2 decimals, you'll get it as 3.14. Next, in the second case, circumference by diameter. The circumference is 31.4 divided by 10. So when you divide a decimal by 10, the point moves one digit towards the left. So therefore 31.4 by 10 will become 3.14. In the third case, circumference by diameter is equal to 44 by 14. 44 and 14 are having the common factor as 2. So 22 divided by 7, which is also equal to 3.14. So in these three cases, you can see that circumference by diameter has the same value, 3.14 in the first case, 3.14 in the second case, and 3.14 in the third case. So therefore, the ratio of circumference of a circle to its diameter is given by the value pi. There is a specific symbol for circumference by diameter. It's nothing but it's a special symbol, math symbol. It is pi, pronounced as pi, pi. So the ratio of circumference of a circle to diameter is given by pi. So the value of pi is given as 22 by 7 or 3.14 as discussed in the previous slide. Now let us derive and form a formula for circumference of a circle. Every two-dimensional shape will have the perimeter. Every two-dimensional shape has a perimeter which has a specific formula. Here circumference of the circle is also called as the perimeter of the circle. So there is a specific formula for that. To use that, we shall use the ratio of circumference by diameter. We know that circumference by diameter is given as pi. So, and also we know that diameter is equal to double of the radius 2r. So replacing diameter by 2r, we will arrive at circumference by 2r is equal to pi. So we need only the formula for circumference. Shifting 2r to the other side, we get circumference is equal to pi into 2r, which is also rearranging it, we'll get it as circumference of circle is equal to 2 pi r. We know that pi r is equal 2r is equal to diameter. So even we can write it as circumference is equal to pi into d. Thank you.